Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, where we aim to provide you with valuable agricultural economic information such as prices, trends, and forecasts that can help you navigate the dynamic world of agriculture on the African continent. Make sure to click on the like and subscribe buttons if you want to stay up to date with the latest developments. Hi, I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this episode of the African Agri Overview made possible by Zamatic Irrigation Systems. Zamatic pivots and lateral move systems combine high-quality components with exclusive structural designs and innovative features for a long-lasting solution you can count on. Make sure to contact our regular market analyst, Jacques Pinaar, for more detailed reports on the African soft commodity markets. Looking at the latest prices, we saw Brent oil prices decreasing to $80 per barrel due to concerns about significantly low demand from the United States and China, the two largest oil consumers globally. OPEC will meet again on November 26 to decide on production. If they decide to cut it, however, prices may recover slightly. Poultry prices started to increase in Zambia over the past month, with the weaker exchange rate giving some support to these prices. The day-old broiler price, however, stayed on 15.83 kwachas, while day-old layers still traded on 17.67 kwachas per head. Live layer cull prices increased to 62.67 kwachas, while live broilers increased to 100 kwachas per head. The average egg price also increased on the back of higher demand, trading on 55 kwachas per tray. That being said, Jacques will now tell us more about the latest developments in the grain markets.
Good day and welcome to this week's podcast on the Zambia wheat market. The 2023 wheat harvest campaign is completed. What was interesting this harvest campaign was prices never reacted to harvest pressure and remained relatively high despite a record crop. This graph illustrates our wheat production and local consumption estimates for Zambia the past 6 years and our forecast for the 2023-24 season, the crop that just harvested. Market expectations of a record crop for the third consecutive year continue. Also, the quality was well above normal and as much as 60% of deliveries were B1 grade. Crop estimates remain at 420,000 tons plus. We are using 450,000 tons. We expect national demand at around 300,000 tons, with the surplus being exported as wheat flour mainly to the southern DRC. During the last few years, Zambia has been a net importer of wheat, as the locally produced exportable surplus was not sufficient to meet the DRC wheat flour import need. However, this season's crop could be sufficient to meet both local and DRC demand. The next graph shows the wheat price history for the last 6 years and import parity during harvest time and early post-harvest for deep sea and South African origin, indicated by the blue and red lines respectively. For all previous years, Zambian prices traded below import parity during the mentioned period. See the brown circles. However, this year, Zambian wheat is trading well above South African import parity and marginally above deep sea import parity. See the grey circle. Zambia wheat prices seems expensive, currently trading at $550 a ton, delivered Lusaka, a $50 a ton premium to South African import parity and a $10 per ton premium compared to deep sea import parity. Imports not possible at this point, as Zambia typically only allow imports from April to August in an effort to protect the local farmers. Nevertheless, if one look at history, current Zambia prices seems inflated. As indicated before, the DRC typically has two wheat flour import options, either Zambia or Tanzania. The DRC do not produce significant volumes of wheat. Tanzania also produces very little wheat and basically import the entire need. When Zambia prices become relatively expensive, it pays Tanzanian millers to import wheat, mill it and export the wheat flour to the DRC. During the last few years, Zambian wheat flour was competitively priced and this origin supplied the majority of the southern DRC need. This season, Zambia prices are relatively expensive, and we are hearing more and more speculation Zambia could lose wheat flour market share to Tanzania in the southern DRC. At this point, we hear Tanzania supplying the eastern DRC, but with Zambian wheat trading above import parity, they could be competitive in the southern DRC soon. Observers guess 30% or more of wheat milled in Zambia, locally produced and imports, was exported as wheat flour to the southern DRC the past few years. Guesstimates, Zambia exported the equivalent of close to 150,000 tons of wheat as wheat flour to the DRC during the last 2 marketing years. The Zambia wheat flour prices need to stay competitive to protect their DRC export market. Should international prices decline further, this could become difficult. Another factor that could squeeze milling margins is the depreciation of the Zambia kwacha the last few months. This graph illustrates the kwacha to US dollar exchange rate since late 2020, and the blue circle demonstrates kwacha weakness since March, depreciating by 33%, a rather volatile currency. Remember, millers buy and finance wheat in US dollars and sell the wheat flour in kwacha. We understand millers are currently struggling to push through kwacha increases for wheat flour from an affordability perspective, which is essential to maintain margin in this weak currency environment. Not only does kwacha price increases have to compensate for the weaker exchange rate, but also for increased financing costs due to the weaker exchange rate. Millers are in a peculiar position. They might have bought most of their stock close to the top of the price cycle, and this combined with a weakening currency could make margin management rather complex.
Thank you, Jock, for sharing such valuable insights. These videos are made possible by Zambia Irrigation Systems. For those seeking more detailed information and comprehensive reports on sub-Saharan African soft commodity markets, I encourage you to reach out to Jock Pinaar. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe, and thank you for watching.